And the Lakers are still a shit show, and the Warriors are still really good. I don't know. Is that the best way to say it? I think so.
Yeah. Man, I thought the Lakers were fortunate to be down only by 7 at halftime. I knew it was fool's gold. I think they're worse this year than last year.
Oh
I
my!
don't think that's crazy to say.
We haven't talked about it, but like 3 through 10, and I'm sure everyone's talked about it. Maybe that's why we were kind of hesitant to. We suck 3 through 10. Dennis Schroeder coming back doesn't help. We're in a league dominated by big switchable defenders, and we don't have any. We have Russ.
Oh my goodness!
It's not his fault.
Yeah, we got one
I
game.
don't want to be that guy who's just like it's all fucking Russ. No, he's the tip of this iceberg of suck.
Yeah, I mean he's the scapegoat, and until he's off the team, he will always be the scapegoat. AD looked good. LeBron. One thing about LeBron, man, I got really thrown off by LeBron last night. Honestly, there was a couple things that I noticed. One, when the fuck was LeBron in so many commercials? It seemed like he was in so many commercials.
Baker there was one where he went back to back with the Beats by Dre with Bronny. Great commercial. I want to
they're great commercials.
Then he had the Ruffles, which first of all, he don't eat Ruffles. Bullshit. Let me see him eat it in real life. When I saw him at the Rams game, he didn't eat anything. He was drinking water the whole time.
Or him listening to Sinatra or what is it, Mozart or whatever in his headphones.
Yeah, right. But it seemed like he was checked out. I don't know. He just was very hesitant, I felt like, and it's just I feel like he knows this Laker team's not good. He has to, right?
Yeah. And I circle it back where I thought there was too many commercials. I'm gonna call it Bronny Wood. That's what it seemed like. A little bit too hot.
LA Bron. I like it.
LA, a little bit too much LA Bron for me. And I thought he was point chasing. I think this year he's gonna be strictly point chasing because with the whole Kareem #1 overall, which is kind of stupid that people are waiting for him to get that. He technically is the all-time point scorer in playoffs.
Yeah, and it's weird how those records aren't intertwined.
And it's weird that nobody gives him credit for the playoff points. They're more infatuated with the regular season. That's besides the point.
Yeah,
exactly. That's besides the point. He's chasing for #1. It's a big deal to him. It's a big deal to a lot of people out there when he beats Kareem, and he will beat him because he scored 18 in the third quarter. He was just straight point chasing out there. And I think you're right, Max. He knows that the team sucks. He's not really playing team ball and doesn't play defense.
Our possessions are disgusting, bro.
I mean, dude, Pat Bev had ISO.
That's how bad it is. I mean, I don't want to just I don't want to be that guy, but it's just not fun to watch this Laker team. There's no young guy you're really.
Last year it was a little bit more exciting, honestly.
Yeah,
you'll get the mellow explosions.
I hate to be this guy, and I feel like this podcast knows how I feel about Russ, but just you go back to that trade and it gutted what guys we had. It gutted Kuzma, KCP. I'd love those fucking guys so much. If they were on our team right now. That move is just the big thing that just kind of derailed what team. It crippled our team. Exactly. That's the best way to say. We have a $37 million role player. That's awesome. Sounds great.
It crippled us and it put us back. It put us back at least a good 2, maybe 3 years.
And I hate his fucking comments where he's like, "Do you think coming off the bench? Yeah, it hurt my hamstring." Shut the fuck up. You just heard it playing basketball. Nothing to do with you coming off the bench. I doubt that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You got hurt how many times starting? So shut the fuck up.
And then they got guys out there like Matt Ryan, who was a fucking grocery bag fucking boy,
the Kurt Warner
of basketball, and he's just over here. They're running fucking plays for Matt Ryan. It's bad, dude. It's fucking bad. And Dennis Schroeder's not gonna save us.
No.
And Kendrick Nunn's not gonna save us. None of these guys
your trade's gonna save us, allegedly, or you think we're going to flip Russ in those 2 firsts for fucking Giannis or whatever the fuck you think.
I didn't say Giannis. Come on.
Giannis and Chris Middleton for us.
I didn't say that. Look, I'm going to go back to what me and Max were discussing and what he brought up. I think the 26th and the 27th unprotected first round picks from the Lakers are complete gold right now. And teams are lurking for the Lakers because of course LeBron is old. He's not going to be there forever. AD might be on the move, or AD might just be just not that good to the
Hurt,
point where yeah,
Mr.
it hurt.
Glass.
Whatever it is, like we've seen AD with just him on the team. It's the New Orleans Pelicans. It's not good. So teams are salivating at the mouth for those picks if the Lakers wind up going all in. And then to throw on top of that, it's not the fact that Russell Westbrook is good or you're going to get something for Russ. It's the fact that he's an expiring contract, number one.
Big
And number
money.
and yeah, and
Big
it's
money.
big money. And if for you guys that don't know out there, you have to match the money when you trade in the NBA. So the fact that he's such of a big salary, it's going to be a lot more flexible to get guys off contracts off other teams. Now, maybe that means a Miles Turner, maybe that means a Buddy Hield involved in that with the Pacers buy him out. It's going to be a team like that. You know, another candidate that people need to look at, and I know Max wouldn't like this, and maybe Laker fans wouldn't, but Damian Lillard, like if it goes sideways in Portland, you know, they're like a fucking sell team right now because they're kind of like, we're not rebuilding, we kind of reloaded, but we still suck kind of thing. And that shit can go disaster. There's just a lot of teams out there, man, that I feel like personally can get a lot for not just Russell Westbrook. I get that he sucks. I get that he's going to get bought out, but it's the fact of the picks and the fact of the expiring contract and the amount of the contract.
I mean, Damian Lillard seems fun, but it's just this team doesn't need one guy. It needs like 4 good players. We need a
Yeah.
rotation. That's the big problem with this team, and none is fun. Lonnie Walker's okay, but we're just thin. When you look at a team like the Warriors one, where it's Curry, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, Poole, Moody, Wiseman. I'm probably forgetting guys. It's JaMychal Green,
Kaminga.
DiVincenzo, Looney, Kaminga. It's 12 guys
Yeah.
deep. We're
Yeah.
3 guys deep. It may be 4.
Yeah.
It's just that badly. It's just that bad, and they're gonna scapegoat somebody. It's gonna be Russ. It's not his fault. I mean, yeah, if his game, even if he was the best version of himself, where he shot 40% from 3, I don't think this team would be that good because the 4 through 9 are awful, like D leaguers, like Wenyan Gabriel. God bless his soul, should not be our like backup big.
It's facts. It's facts.